Trigger warning. Ghosts, ghouls, and gruesome stuff ahead. It's weird, it's dark, it's your kind of vibe.
Welcome to Haunted and Homicidal, the podcast where true crime meets the paranormal. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Courtney. Every week we uncover the terrifying, the twisted, and the totally unexplainable. Lock your doors and grab your sage.
Because things are about to get haunted and homicidal. Hey guys, welcome back.
What's up?
Thank you for joining us. Okay, bye. No, just kidding. Oh.
Oh, God.
Well, I killed Courtney, so I guess it's just me from now on. I don't know.
That went up my
Shit.
nose.
Oh, no.
And it about came out. Oh, that hurt.
Oh, no.
The Sprite. Oh, God.
Yeah, but like, so you're eating spicy chips and then Sprite on top of that? Ugh. Burn. Dinner's going to be great, though. I'm so excited.
Yes.
We have to go get the pizza because I did not have room in my refrigerator for the big one.
Uh-huh.
So we have to go buy the big
Okay.
pizzas. Anyway, welcome back. This is our paranormal week. I think both of the cases that we're covering today are pretty widely known. I know mine is for sure. I feel like Courtney's is too because I know about it.
Louisiana, yeah.
But I'm a rare bird, so I know about a lot of things that a lot of people kind of find obscure. But how's your week been?
Long.
Always.
Always long.
I'm just going to stop asking because it's always the same thing every time.
I don't do anything. I go to work.
Yeah, I know.
I go do research. I go to mom's.
Yeah.
We did do my sister's birthday brunch.
Yeah. Birthday brunch.
Which we went to the Lazy Oak in Ocean Springs. Oh, that sucker was so good. So
Do they
good.
have like eggs Benedict there? Do you know?
No. Maybe. I don't know. They had like omelet options. Some other shit.
Okay.
I don't know. I got the chicken waffle. I got like a chicken. And it was like a chicken sandwich. And you can either pick a waffle, biscuit, oat bread, and some other bread. And I got the waffle.
That chicken and waffle is a classic. Oh, we also did go to Buc-ee's.
We did. We did.
And that brisket sandwich was all right. It wasn't it doesn't live up to the hype in my opinion, like I told you, but probably wouldn't.
That chicken sandwich though. Mwah.
Yeah, that
Oh my
chicken was
God.
so big. It was like 3 times the size of the burger, but
So good.
and I didn't like the bun. So I'm very particular about buns and bun flavor and and thickness. It was like really, really thick and I
Yeah.
don't like that. The brisket was good. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to go get more. But like if I'm in that area, I'll stop in, and get some. But they do have it like right next to the sandwich. It was just brisket in the container. So I think that's what I'll probably do. And then they had those fucking pickled green bean samples.
Yes.
Oh God, those were so good. And I'm kicking myself for not getting a can.
They're only $5.99.
No, yeah, and they're cheap, but I didn't, and I'm kicking myself because like I was craving them so bad, and it would go perfect with like my lunch plates because I eat like the sausage and the cottage cheese and like the random hearts of palm and stuff.
Let's go back and get it.
I don't want to. That's too far of a drive for me. No, thank you.
It's only like 30 minutes.
Yeah, if it's
45
not
minutes.
2 minutes to the Walmart or 3 minutes to the Rouse's, I'm not going.
You didn't even drive.
It doesn't matter. I'm also not riding. It's not happening. If we go towards New Orleans again, we can stop in.
Yeah, we'll stop and go get it.
But that is not happening anytime soon. So I'm just gonna have to deal with
because we're broke bitches.
with no pickles. Well, also it's like not good in New Orleans anymore. Like
It's
the quarter is horrible.
Cold right now. Either.
And it's not cold, and I don't want to be out in like the 300-degree heat. Because like the aquarium's inside, so that'd be fine.
I still need to go to the zoo.
We can go. Not during the wintertime because the animals are up. But like right
yeah.
when summer starts, where it's not so fucking hot, that's probably the best time. Anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and get into our stories.
All right, so I have the Myrtles Plantation.
Myrtles.
So 30 miles north of Baton Rouge is a town of St. Francisville, Louisiana.
Yeah, we were near there yesterday.
We were?
Near Baton Rouge, yeah.
Oh.
We passed all the signs for Baton Rouge.
I was like, wait. I thought you meant I was like, what?
No, but we could also go there.
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a small town.
Hey, that'll be our next trip, and then we can go to Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, look, when you gotta go to get your Nutcracker, I don't like it. When you go to get your Nutcracker, just let me know, and I will Cash App you or Apple Pay you the money for the green beans, and you just pick them up for me, because I know I'll see you at some point.
Yeah.
So when you have a reason to go, I don't. So just let me know, and I'll be like, hey,
Okay.
get me the brisket and 2 green beans.
Okay.
I'll eat both of them at the same time.
Yeah, because Dad got one, so we have to get the other one.
Do you know which one he has?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Well,
was.
like, why didn't you get it yesterday? But money.
Yeah, and then I forgot to take a picture of which one he got, so I know which one not to get.
Tell your mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just sitting there on the
Ugh. No, stop.
on the counter,
Ugh.
and I was like, "You have goosebumps."
I don't like Nutcrackers, okay? Their teeth freak me out, and I'm scared to death that they're going to, like, come to life and bite me, and then I'm going to turn into one, and I don't like it.
You just have weird dreams, period.
It's not a dream. That's just, like, a legitimate fear, because they're like, arr, arr, arr. And their teeth, and they're, like, big beaver teeth, and they scare me, and I don't want to be bitten. They're going to come to life and bite me and turn me into a Nutcracker. And then I'm just going to have to stand there with that creepy fucking grin on my face all year until someone uses me. And then I turn them into a Nutcracker because I'm definitely going to bite people.
Yes.
Look, don't come for me. I don't like a lot of things, okay? A lot of things freak me out. I don't know how I survive. I don't know how.
Clowns, Nutcrackers.
They're like in the same group.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
Freaky beings from somewhere deep down in the depths of hell. Mimes are freaky too. I'm not as scared of mimes as I am of clowns.
Mimes don't even talk.
They don't talk. But that's also weird because they just stare at you and they're in a box.
So yeah, that'd be even creepier because they just stare at you. And the way they stare at you is creepier than what a clown does.
They're in a box. And I'm like, get the fuck out the box, guy. And he's like, I don't have a key. And I'm like, well, you're going to die because you're going to run out of air soon. Okay, bye.
Okay.
I don't like things. I don't like dolls. I don't like fucking Nutcrackers. I don't like the Buc-ee's fucking big tooth beaver thing.
You don't like mascots because you freaked out.
I don't like mascots. Like people in mascot uniforms freak me. You saw.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God.
Yeah, we had to walk all the way. We had to walk the other way.
They freak me out, man. Oh, how was your peanut butter thing?
Oh, so good.
Was it? It was like a lot.
It was good. The key lime cake thingy though, I couldn't finish it. That sucker, I took 3 bites. I said, nope, I'm too done. I'm done. That sucker was so fucking strong.
Really?
Like, it was like my lips puckered with how freaking tart that thing was.
I wonder if the coconut or the banana would have been that strong. A strong banana would have been okay with me, but key lime is tart.
But yeah, it was.
Was it good though?
It was good, but
it's too much.
But you can't eat.
You couldn't eat the whole thing.
No, you have to do like
tiny bites
a day, because that sucker was tart as shit.
Oh Lord.
I think they added too much lime.
I think they come like pre-limed, I guess, and they just like put it all in the container together.
It was too limey.
Where it came from was like too much.
Too much.
Huh.
It was good, but you can't. You have to eat it like little bit at a time and a little bit during the different days.
Did you throw it away?
No, it's in the fridge.
Or you just gonna eat on it occasionally?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know if like you threw it away or if you maybe like told your roommate here, see if you like it.
No, I'm gonna eat it a little bit at a day because it's too much I'm not wasting food.
Oh yeah,
it was good.
Well, yeah, that's what matters. I guess it's good. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's good, but you only a little bit at a time.
Okay.
So it's a small town with a modest population.
Mm-hmm.
May seem quiet and sleepy at first glance, but behind its lush greenery and southern charm, a home with an unsettling past awaits.
Yep.
The Myrtles Plantation.
Myrtles. I'm pretty sure like ghost adventurers and ghost hunters and all kind of people have been there.
Well, there's multiple Myrtles Plantation.
Huh?
There's multiple Myrtles Plantation.
In Louisiana?
No, just like a lot in like different areas. A lot of them there's like another one somewhere else.
Oh no, like I know like ghost adventurers and stuff have been to the one in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch that episode.
Why?
Because it wasn't a fucking Discovery. Couldn't find it. Or did I do it? Did I do it? Hold on. No, I did not.
Okay, well, I know ghost hunters and...
I mentioned it, but I can't. I couldn't watch it.
Oh.
Because I couldn't find the fucking episode.
I hate that shit. It gets on my nerves so bad.
I know. I'm like, you bitches. It has 18 acres surrounded by oak trees that drip with Spanish moss.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful.
The history spans more than 200 years. It largely functioned as a plantation for cotton and indigo, on which countless enslaved persons labored mercilessly.
Yep.
The occupants inside were not immune to their own tragedies, raging from illness to murder. Over its expansive history, the property has seen many deaths and much turmoil, resulting in a flurry of haunted activity.
Not a flurry.
A flurry. So, some of the most recorded hauntings are that of child spirits, because Lauren loves her little children's spirits.
I don't.
Ghost children playing on the property remain a frequent occurrence by both staff and visitors. Spectral children have been unknowingly photographed by guests. One such photo, captured in the gentleman's parlor, revealed a transparent figure of a girl.
I don't like it.
She bore an uncanny resemblance to the child in a nearby portrait in the neighboring card room. Figure in the portrait is none other than Kate Winter, a girl who died in this very home from yellow fever.
Oh.
She is far from the only soul to have died on the property. Several children tragically met their end in this house. Today, guests report hearing the disembodied giggling of children, feeling clothes feeling clothes being pulled or played with, and even an occasional tickling.
No.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
No. Thank you.
Tickle,
As
tickle,
long as
tickle.
you don't grab my hand and drag me up a wall.
So, it has a spirit to tell the origin story. So, it emerges from a strange source. It all begins with a man nicknamed Whiskey Dave in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania.
Hold, please. Whiskey Dave, better known as General David Bradford, was a prominent lawyer and deputy attorney general in Washington County, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
In July 1794, he arose as the spokesperson and leader as an insurgency that protested violently against the federal tax on distilled spirits like whiskey.
Okay.
He was the unofficial leader of the infamous Whiskey Rebellion.
Okay. So wait, he was for or against whiskey?
For, hence why Whiskey Dave.
Okay, yeah, I was confused because you said he was like with the prohibition of the whiskey, and I thought you meant like he was for prohibition, like not fighting against it.
No, he was for the whiskey.
For the whiskey, gotcha.
For the whiskey.
Yeah, because I was real confused.
Hence Whiskey Dave.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but then like the way you worded it, it made it sound like he was like on the opposite side, so I was like, why is he called Whiskey Dave?
Tensions with President Washington escalated as the months went on, yet no settlement could be reached.
Get out of there. What are you doing? There's nothing in there for you. She said, everything is in there for me.
Everything. Federal troops descended on the group in November, corralling and arresting some 20 insurgents.
Wow.
To transport them to Philadelphia for trial.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, he evaded their capture.
Hey.
Misha.
She said, oh.
Their capture by journeying to Spanish West Florida, an area that now exists in present-day Louisiana, to build himself a new home.
Yeah.
He purchased 650 acres.
Oh, wow.
And built what would come to be known as Myrtles Plantation.
Okay.
He built his new home in 1796, named the spot Laurel Grove.
Okay.
The home was modest in comparison to what exists on the property today. It held 8 rooms, intended for him, his wife Elizabeth, and their 5 children.
When he initially built it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
He would
a modest 8-room home?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was modest.
Sure.
Compared to now.
I guess.
He would be issued a presidential pardon, but chose to remain in his new residence. He said, I'll just stay here.
He was issued a pardon for what?
For, I guess, what he did in the Whiskey Rebellion, I guess. I don't know. It just said...
So he was issued a pardon, like, were they trying to kick him out or, like, give him somewhere else to go? And he was like, no, I'm good.
Well, I think they figured if with the pardon, he would come back.
Oh, and he said, no, I'm happy here.
Yeah,
Thanks.
He's like, I'll stay here.
Come back to Pennsylvania. And he's like, no, I'm in Louisiana now. I like it down here. They got gumbo.
Yeah, he's like, I'll stay here.
Okay.
He passed away in 1808, but his property remained well cared for. In 1817, his daughter, Sarah Matilda Bradford, married Clark Woodruff, a man who would take over the operation of the plantation.
It's a name you don't hear that often.
No. They would have 4 children: Mary, Octavia, Cornelia, and James.
Those are very 1800s names for sure, especially Cornelia.
Sadly, their bliss would be short-lived.
Oh.
Another ghost rumored to haunt Myrtles is Chloe, a spirit said to hail from the 1800s. Plantation owner Judge Woodruff and his servant Chloe were partaking in an affair.
Oh. Ugh. Always. Why?
When Woodruff entered into another tryst with someone else, Chloe became overwhelmed with fear, afraid she would be banished from the home and driven to join the slaves working in the fields outside. Like, because back then they would rather stay inside than work outside.
Oh, for sure. Like, even now, I'd rather be inside.
Yeah, because working in the fields was considered the cruelest and brutal of all forced servitude.
Yeah, they were beaten out in the heat and sun all day, probably not given water or anything like that. Yeah, for sure.
Chloe decided to make herself an invaluable member of the Woodruff household. She baked a very special cake for the family, one tinged with poisonous oleander leaves.
Yep, to make everybody sick so she could take care of them, right? Yep.
The aim was not to kill, but make the children ill enough that they would require her attention, securing her place as caregiver.
Yep, but it backfired, didn't it? Yeah, usually does.
I know.
And it's crazy because my next week's story is has a situation similar to that. How do we do that?
I don't know. Great minds think alike.
I mean, and it wasn't even my initial story. I had to choose somebody different.
Great minds think alike, apparently. Her measurements were slightly off, and as a result, 2 of the children died.
It was out of 5, right?
4.
2 out of 5? Oh, 4?
4.
I thought they had 5 kids. Or is that the people before?
No, this was...
different family.
No, this is... So, the guy who first built the house had 5. His daughter, Sarah... and Clark had 4.
Oh, so and they were living there, and then they had...
This is supposed to be between Clark and Chloe.
Gotcha. Okay,
and Sarah, the daughter.
I'm on the same page.
Yes.
Okay.
So the other slaves, seemingly aware of Chloe...
Wait. So the initial guy's daughter's husband is the one that's fooling around with the servant girls.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. On the same page. I'm there. My brain was trying to connect everything together, and I was like... The dad? No, it's the husband. Okay,
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So the other slaves who were aware of Chloe's plan, dreaded that they would suffer punishment as well. They were found out that they knew about it.
Yep.
They decided to take fate into their own hands. Into the night, they wrenched her from the bed, killed her by hanging, and disposed of her body in the nearby river.
Yep.
And there have been slightly variations of the story being told over the years. Occasionally, she's painted in a more sympathetic light, having been forced into the tryst with Woodruff and brutally treated. Some versions, she has been punished for eavesdropping by having her ear mutilated.
Yep, I
and
heard
is
that
forced
one.
to wear a green headscarf to hide her disfigurement.
Yeah, I heard that one. They cut her ear off.
Because a green scarf figure has been throughout the property multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
So Chloe's ghostly sightings. Her ghost persists to this day. Witnesses claim this murdered servant girl has been captured in their photos, making unsuspecting spooky appearances. One such infamous image was snapped back in 1992. And then Tita Moss, whose family had just bought the plantation that year to be their home.
1992 doesn't sound that far away. But that was 33 years ago.
Yes.
It doesn't sound that far. Why is it so long? I don't like it.
Because she has snapped the photo.
No, she didn't.
Of what seems to be a slim, semi-transparent slave girl. She was wearing purity clothing, and she stands in translucent from outside the house. Authorities, including National Geographic, after analyzing the photo, confirmed it as authentic. Why are you doing the crab motion?
I'm dancing. Why do you always ask questions?
Because you over there look like a crab. Got your fingers doing this.
Just my fingers. This is crab. This is... I don't know what this is.
Baby crab.
Baby crab.
Baby crab.
Little crabs.
Little crabs.
Yes.
Tita took the photos for insurance. Because she was taking photos for insurance.
Right.
And that's when she captured the photo. And she believed that Chloe was a kindly spirit despite her past crimes. A fire consumed the gift shop in 2014, and Tita claimed the main house escaped the blaze because Chloe was protecting them.
Well, that's nice, I guess.
Uh-huh. All right, so after Sarah and Clark.
Okay.
So now it's a Sterling family.
Okay.
So 1834, the plantation found a new owner in Ruffin Sterling. He gave the property a signature name, being mesmerized by the crepe myrtles that enveloped the southern home. Sterling and his wife, Mary Cobb, began by expanding the grand house, doubling in size and expanding it to accommodate 22 rooms. They added...
Can you imagine cleaning?
Bro, fuck that shit.
I would have to hire some. Like, if I could afford a house that big, I could afford a cleaning crew, and I would have to do it. I'm debating on hiring one for here, because...
Your dog would eat them.
That's like the only problem.
You have too many animals. One of them would... Someone would get loose.
No, I mean, the cats and the other 2 dogs would be fine. Misha would be the problem. But I would only want them to do, like, the living room, dining room, and kitchen. Like, the rest of the, like, the big areas. Because it's rough doing it every couple of days. I mean, I try to keep it as clean as I possibly can.
But with your kids.
But I have kids, and I have animals, and it's just,
and
like...
Motorboat who likes to get on the counter.
And steal the sponges.
The fact that we said...
He stole the bread the other day.
The bread?
Yes, I bought
like
rolls.
A big loaf of bread?
No. So I get like the fresh rolls from Walmart out of the little glass case or the plastic case.
Yeah.
So like the fresh, nice, yummy fresh rolls. So we
had...
had...
those jalapeno cheese bagels?
Were they good?
They're so good. They're so good. I'm going to have to get more.
So, like, you know, I do my weekly menu.
Yeah.
My dinner menu. So it's easier for me when I get off work. I know what I'm cooking. I don't have to sit there and be like, what the fuck am I making tonight?
Yeah.
So... Thursday night, I think, Wednesday or Thursday, one of the nights, it was Po' Boys. Well, it might have been Friday. So I went during my lunch break and I got the little Po' Boy Po' Boy rolls, and I had them like on
is that
the
why
counter.
they're in here?
Yes, because he stole them last time. He also stole the chicken. So,
That cat's like, gimme.
I had them like in the bag it comes from Walmart, the little like the vegetable bag, and then I had it tied in a Walmart bag like that.
Yeah.
I had it on the counter like behind stuff, knowing he would probably try to get up there and steal it.
Yeah.
So I hear clunk clunk, and then like rustling of a Walmart bag, and I'm like, motherfucker. And he comes just traipsing through the dining room under the table with the whole bag in his mouth, and I'm like, Asmodeus. So last week when I was making the chicken and broccoli and cheese casserole for Saturday or Sunday? Saturday, because we had it for lunch, or we were going to have it for, we had it for lunch the next day. I was talking to London like in the hallway, and I just happened to look over, and I see the Ziploc bag of the thawed chicken on the floor under the table. And the kitten was smacking it. Like, there were no holes or anything in it. It was fine. But I looked at the kitchen camera, you know, because we got the ring in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I see him pick it up and just casually walk off the counter. I don't know what his deal is. He has been bad lately, stealing all of the dish sponges, anything on the counter. He's a thief.
And it's funny because you told him earlier, get off the counter. He just lays down.
Yeah, he's just like...
He's like, I'm going to lay right here.
He's like... Off what counter?
This
is my house. No, bitch, it's not. But then you
like,
see if I walk, you see if I walk towards him, he's like, fuck.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, get off. And he just lays down.
Yeah. He's bad. And he's a bad influence because the kittens, see that marker over there?
Yeah.
There were about 30 of them between the kitchen and the dining room 2 or 3 days ago. I don't know where the fuck they came from. I don't have...
Does London have expo markers in her room?
No.
Do the boys have expo markers?
All the stuff I bought them, I sent to school, but I bought the big ones. I don't have expo dry erase markers. I have Lottie Dottie.
Did you have what?
Lottie Dottie.
What the fuck
it's
is
a
that?
brand.
Oh, okay.
It's
Does Wayne have them?
No. Why would he need dry erase markers?
I don't know. Oh, the chalk markers.
Well, I do have the chalk markers, but I also have regular dry erase markers in the same brand.
So you just magically hit
everywhere. I have no fucking clue. London's
hit.
like, where are all these markers coming from? Like, I don't fucking know. They're just everywhere.
Don't you don't use the expo markers for that?
Lottie Dottie.
Oh.
They're dry erase.
Oh. So you just magically have expo markers just popping up. Did your mom or someone like leave expo markers?
I don't know where they could have gotten them from. I have no idea. It was like when I used to throw parties, I would find random clothes everywhere, and I would ask everybody that was there, like, does this shirt belong to anybody? Do these pants belong to anybody? And everybody's like, they're not mine. I'm like,
something to imagine.
I was like, I mean, but there'd be like 30 or 40 people at my house, so I didn't know everybody, so it could have been somebody's, but like, why are you getting undressed in my house?
Exactly.
Except the people who would be like too drunk to leave.
Yeah.
They would like take the couch cushions off the couch, and someone would sleep on the couch, and then someone would sleep on the cushions that are on the floor.
How do you gonna sleep on the couch without the couch cushions?
Because it's got the spring part, so they would just sleep. You don't give a fuck where you sleep when you're drunk. You just sleep. Oh. I had people all over my fucking floor, all over the couches. That was the night where I woke up and I had my nightgown on inside out, upside down, and backwards.
What?
Mm-hmm. Somebody dressed me. I didn't dress myself. But I think they were also drunk.
You stuck your legs through the armholes?
No, but it was upside down. Like the bottom of the nightgown was at the top, but like the arms were still like just at my legs, but they weren't through them. Don't ask. I don't know. I just woke up and realized that my mouth tasted like vomit, and I had apparently projectile vomited through my headboard all over my back wall, and I had people everywhere. Like I was walking around my house like, what the fuck happened last night? And I found somebody we had taken my bathroom door down in my old bathroom.
How old are you?
23, 25.
Damn.
It was after Riley was born, so I was old. So in my 20s, like when that shit is supposed to happen. But we had taken the bathroom door down in my old bathroom because it didn't make sense, because I had like a corner shower and it was all glass. Mm-hmm. But when you would open the door, you couldn't get out of the shower. It blocked the door. And that happened one time. The dog busted the door open and I got stuck in the fucking shower. It was horrifying. So we took it down, and I'm like, hey, we can use this as a beer pong table, because it was like just a flat door. It wasn't ones that had like the little cutouts. So when I got up in the morning, someone had taken 2 chairs and put the door on the seat of the chairs, and they were using that as a bed.
Nice.
So, yeah, when you're drunk, you do a lot of shit.
Clearly.
I used to be fun, okay? Now I'm fucking boring, and I'm okay with it. I
feel like I was a lame 20-year-old. Damn, I didn't do none of that shit. I'm 29.
Yeah, look, you didn't miss out on anything, okay? I'm not going to tell you, well, go do it now. You didn't miss out on anything. I was fucked up all the time. I would party until 6 a.m. I would not go to sleep. I'd go home, take a shower, and be at work for 8 a.m. Work a full shift and do it all again.
Damn.
That's back when I had energy and motivation and a love for life and things. And now I'm like, go the fuck away. I'm going to sleep at 7:30, okay? Yes. I lived my life when I was younger. I don't regret any of it for sure, but I not recommended, okay? Don't feel bad about it at all.
All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. They added 22 rooms. They also added matching...
How do you get it over with?
Oh, that face. Oh, God. That killed me.
Okay. Don't chug Red Bull.
No.
Or do. I don't know your life.
So out of the 22 rooms,
Courtney can't even get through it.
I can't. They also added matching gentlemen and lady parlors,
okay,
along with the game room and foyer. I need that bug to go away.
They're only here when you're here. I don't have a problem with them during the week, and I'm in here 5 out of 7 days.
It's the Sonic. That's what it is.
It might be.
Every time we bring fucking Sonic.
It might be.
Much of the opulent furnishings that filled the home came from Europe, including the antique chandelier.
Maybe what we need to do instead is, like, if you have a tumbler that's big like that, you just bring your tumbler every week, and I'll have drinks, and I have ice and shit. And I went and got the Skinny Girl sugar-free vanilla, and I put it in my Coke, and it's really good.
Yeah, because it's like every time we bring Sonic, we get these fucking bugs.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. And then 18... we can use the new ones.
I'm not using that. I told you. You can.
I can.
I'm not doing that because I'm not hand washing shit. The only thing I hand wash are my Pioneer Woman pot set. I don't hand wash nothing else. I have to hand wash the cereal container because the dishwasher said fuck that.
It's too big.
No, it tells you put it on like the top shelf, which I did, but like I guess because when it's washed, the water doesn't drain out.
Yeah.
residue and the debris still got stuck around the side and it dried. And so, like, I have to hand wash that anyway. So,
Yeah.
bull fucking shite.
1852. His daughter Sarah, also Sarah.
Oh, another
Another Sarah,
Sarah. Okay.
would marry a man named William Winter, forever entwining his fate with that of Myrtles.
Okay.
So Ruffin died from tuberculosis 2 years later,
Oh.
and his son-in-law William went on to operate the plantation with Sarah. And then 1861, their young daughter Kate would fall ill from yellow fever.
Oh.
And local lord, desperate to save his child, he procured a servant from a neighbor with a very particular expertise. This servant, named Cleo, was allegedly a voodoo practitioner. She spent hours with the child, carrying out a ceremony to cure the ill infant, but her powers seemed no match for a foe as fierce as yellow fever. Kate died the very next day from her illness. Supposedly, he took his anger out on Cleo, blaming her for his daughter's death and consequently hunger on the property. Her spirit, as well as Kate's, are said to haunt the property still. Some believe Cleo might actually be the figure in the green headscarf seen by several visitors. And then, January of 1871, 10 years after his daughter's death, William Winter would die violently on the property, his death draped in mystery.
Oh.
So, he was shot on his front porch. They don't know who did it and why. And after being shot, he stumbled through the house, up the stairs, dying in his wife's arm on the 17th step.
Oh, my God.
The murder would never be solved. And then Sarah would die less than 10 years later, only 44. All of them are buried in Grace Episcopal Church Cemetery in St. Francisville.
Episcopal.
Oh, I'm not repeating myself.
Okay.
The remaining Sterling family would need to sell the home eventually. They found themselves on the wrong side of history after the Civil War, and they lost much of their money in Confederate dollars.
Oh, wow.
After Mary's daughter's death, their property returned to her possession and then to her son, Stephen Sterling, who sold it in 1886. And then after the Sterlings left, the plantation saw many owners over the next century. Luckily, none seemed prone to events nearly as tragic as the former families that occupied it.
Jeez. Okay.
And then legend versus fact.
Okay.
So, tales have survived for years, but as historians have delved into the lore, they discovered that historical accounts do not support all of them. So, instead of poisoning, records indicate that Sarah Woodruff died of yellow fever in 1823. And then 1 year later, her two children, Cornelia and James, would also die of the illness. So the two children who were supposedly poisoned actually died from yellow fever.
Oh.
Because yellow fever was a constant concern in that area, claiming many lives year after year.
Yeah.
Because as soon as the sweltering summer approached, bringing it with a plague of mosquitoes, carrying the disease, and then a person might survive one summer, only be taken the next year, just as Sarah's two children were.
Yeah.
And then, although there was much death that occurred on the property, largely due to diseases, the only recorded murder to occur here remains William Winter. And there's no record supporting the existence of a woman named Cleo or Chloe.
Really?
Being murdered on the property or of their existence at all.
I mean, I've heard that too. But, like, what can you believe was the 1800s?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure not all slave owners kept detailed records of who their slaves were, especially when those were the situations that they were in.
And then William Winter did die, but newspaper reports at the time stated he did not die in the stairs, but in the doorway.
Semantics.
One article details that it was around 7:30 in the evening on January 26th, 1871, that William was called to the door by an unknown person. He was then shot by a double-barreled gun and dropped instantly without saying a word.
Okay. That's, like, different.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what happens when people don't take records.
Or just say whatever the fuck they want to say because they know they can't be, like, fact-checked on it.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Like, just stick with the truth and nothing but the truth. It ain't that hard.
No, for sure. But, you know, whatever. Okay. I guess the sensationalized story sells more papers, so they just said whatever the fuck they wanted to say, and nobody was like, that doesn't sound right. And they're like, oh, God, you know.
pretty much.
Bullshit.
First ghostly sightings recorded date to the 1950s.
Okay, so not that long ago.
So homeowner Marjorie Munson claimed to see a phantom figure wearing a green turban, and the legend began.
I thought you were going to say homo. I was like, what does that have to do with anything? But just like the way you started, you were like homeowner.
Homeowner.
Yeah, but it just like the homo part was like
homeowner.
Yeah, so like you said it slow, and I'm like, what does her sexuality have to do with anything? Homeowner. The homo lady. Okay. I was real confused for a second.
And then later in the 1970s, the property was owned by James and Frances Kermeen Myers, who intended to transform it into a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
And during this time, a journalist writing for Life magazine took an interest in the plantation in 1984 to cover the architecture of the grand estate. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I want to look at it.
He came for the beautiful ironwork and ornamental molding, but what he experienced was two children who will call out his name and then disappear.
It looks like Louisiana.
And then Tita Moss and her husband, John Moss, acquired the bed and breakfast from Francis and James in the 90s.
Oh, so they did turn it into a bed and breakfast.
Yes.
Okay.
When they were purchasing it, she believed the supposed hauntings were just a clever marketing scheme. So Tita was like, I don't believe this.
Yeah.
The skeptical outlook would not last for long.
Well, they were like, oh, you don't believe it? Let me learn you something.
let me show you.
I tell you everything.
So initial years on the property, they lived on the home's top floor, along with their two sons, and the bottom portions operate as the bed and breakfast. And then all seemed well until a few weeks into their stay.
Okay.
And then not long after moving to the home, Tita heard her husband's voice calling her. Problem was that he was currently working in Baton Rouge at the time.
Okay.
He was not even home.
Yeah, well, what are those skinwalkers or wendigos?
She also heard...
It was a Rougarou.
It's a Rougarou.
It was a Rougarou because they're native to Louisiana. We'll cover Rougarous, but
Rougarou.
I have a picture of a Rougarou.
She also heard her friend Annie calling her name with her not being there either.
I don't like it. That freaks me out.
That was like...
Courtney.
Oh, no, I've had that happen to me.
Shut the fuck up.
Like in North Carolina.
No.
Like, we lived in double wide, and like mom's room is on, like, parents' room is on the one side of the house.
Yeah.
Bedroom is on the other side of the house. I'm on my side of the house.
Nope.
And I hear Courtney, so I like think it's mom calling me. So I'm like, did you call me? No. And I'm like,
Yeah, she did. She's just lying to you.
I was like, yeah, you did. I'm like, someone just called my name. She goes, well, it wasn't me.
Chutney.
So I go ask my brothers. I was like, did you call me? No. I'm like, who the fuck called me?
I don't like it. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my house back there was haunted.
Well, is that the one that you saw the eyeballs in?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's trying to kill you. That's more than just haunted. That was demon haunted.
Yeah, so the eyeballs and the long ass fingers. And then I would hear my name being called.
No, thank you.
Because we also live out of the woods.
No.
And we would go into the woods.
No, not near like the Appalachian Mountains or anything, right?
No, we were like
a
few hours.
Say, you were definitely going to die.
Yeah, no, we were a few hours from there.
Okay.
Friend and supernatural expert later told her the spirits were likely trying to welcome her into her new home using a voice she would be familiar with.
Yeah.
And mimic voices don't seem to be where the ghostly activity stops. She also started smelling a perfume, flowery smell, which she believes might be connected to Sarah Williams.
I smell stuff like that sometimes.
The widow of William Winters.
Mm.
Her son also saw a young blonde girl clothed in a white dress sitting on a chandelier.
When
he was a toddler.
I'm gonna swing from the
chandelier.
Yeah, there he is. That's a Rougarou.
Oh.
He is at the aquarium. Yep, he's at the aquarium.
Is he?
Yeah, because this is when we went to the aquarium in New Orleans. So he's at the aquarium.
And then another tale surrounds the legend of a certain mirror.
A mirror?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In the foyer hangs a large and elaborate parlor mirror within which some very strange sightings have been seen.
Okay.
Handprints are said to appear from inside that cannot be wiped clean.
Oh.
And even when they replace the glass, the mysterious impressions reemerge.
Ew.
Hmm?
I don't like that.
Visitors have snapped many photos hoping to glimpse a curious figure peeking back out at them. Several such guests report to have captured spirits in the mirror, and staff have received photos regularly. Okay. One guest reported a very unusual photo in 2010. They not only captured mystifying figures, but the wallpaper inside the mirror was different from the wallpaper on the actual walls.
So, like, maybe wallpaper from the past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then during the same visit, they also reported feeling their hair being pulled or as if a child were pulling their pant leg.
No! Oh, no fucking children.
And it has been the site of a few paranormal investigations over the years.
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures visited in 2014.
Yeah.
They experienced unusual noises, captured audio recordings, and even saw a ball moving down the stairs as if a child were playing.
No. Stop
And you actually see the ball going down the steps.
I don't like it.
And then TAP's team of ghost hunters visited in the early 2000s as well, concluding that the location was indeed haunted.
I love taps.
It has been featured in countless television shows and documentaries, including Unsolved Mysteries, Most Terrifying Places in America, and most recently, Files of the Unexplained.
Yeah. So, like I said, Myrtles should have been like, people should know about Myrtles because it's so heavily documented.
Yes. It first garnered attention for its historical significance in the 1940s when it became part of the local pilgrimage tour. In 1953, restoration work began after Marjorie Munson acquired the home, and then a few years later, a gift shop was added. 1976, more comprehensive restoration was undertaken to return the grand estate to its former glory and preserve its historic elements.
And that could also be part of the cause of the hauntings.
And then 1980s turned into a bed and breakfast by James and Frances Kerman Myers, and then would be bought by its current owners, John and Tita Moss, in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then Frances Kerman Myers later wrote a book about her haunted experiences at Myrtles, detailing the off-worldly occurrences she encountered. It was published in 2005. The Myrtles Plantation, the true story of America's most haunted house.
Yeah.
It discloses a range of terrifying events, including shaking beds, trembling chandeliers, and various ghostly apparitions.
Okay.
And then
I'd
John...
like to go see it.
We can stay there, too.
I don't want to stay. I just want to see it. Like,
We must experience. We must stay.
well, I just want to, like, look at it.
But we must stay.
Well, I mean, we could stay, but I also just want to look at it.
That's
Because it's so pretty.
But we can stay.
Take pictures.
Yes.
Do like a little photo shoot there.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be great.
And John and Tita remain the current owners to this day. It now operates as a sweeping bed and breakfast known simply as the Myrtles. They offer 21 guest rooms and lodgings to ghostly enthusiasts and wearily travels, as well as a variety of tours of the grand home.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. That's interesting. New Orleans, like Louisiana lore. I love it. I don't know why, but such interesting stuff comes out of Louisiana. You know, you've got the Rougarou, you've got the Voodoo Queens.
Yeah.
Marie Laveau. You got a lot of stuff. What was that bitch's name? Delphine. Lalaurie, yeah. It's fucking insanity.
We gotta go visit that place too.
And of course, my favorite American Horror Story season, Coven, is set in New Orleans. All the places that they're going and walking, I'm like, I've been there. I know that place. Look at that. I've been there.
They were the Lalaurie Mansion, even though they weren't really at Lalaurie Mansion.
Well, no, just like when they're walking through like the French Quarter and stuff on Magazine Street and whatever, and I'm like, I used to live there. Not like live there, but like I was there like every weekend because I partied hardied.
Party hardy.
I got so drunk one time I
was hugging the wall.
I got separated from my group and they found me hugging a wall. And then shortly after that, there was a guy who was even more drunk than me who was like literally walking sideways. Like he was standing, like his legs were straight up, but he was like bent sideways, like a 90-degree angle.
What the fuck?
And I tried to do that. It didn't work. I couldn't do it. But yeah.
I wouldn't think it would work with you.
I was like, hey, I'm fucked up too. Let's try this. No, but I was real drunk that night.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, when you go to the Quarter, which I'm guessing you probably haven't been, especially at nighttime.
Yeah.
They just basically shove shots in your mouth. You have to pay for them, but like there are girls, like scantily clad, beautiful women at the entrances to all these bars with like trays with alcohol on them. One of the ones, because I went in to get a hurricane, and they like those little Mardi Gras cups that they give you. They're like this big and they're shaped like a hourglass kind of.
Oh.
I went in to get a hurricane because it's my favorite. And when we were in there waiting, because it's like a slushy kind of thing, one of the girls walked up. She put a beaker tube between my boobs and made Wayne drink it. And then she put a beaker tube in the band of his pants and made me like kneel down and get it with my mouth and drink it.
Oh,
So
we enjoyed that pretty much.
Oh yeah. He enjoyed all of it. Now we're going to talk about the internet sensation of MoMo. Creepy fucking... Have you seen the picture? I'm sure you have. You should remember it. Once you see it, you probably will.
Oh, that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Okay. So, now we're on the same page.
I think it's creepy as shit.
We're going to talk about the internet sensation that was MoMo a couple of years ago. You guys probably remember because it hasn't been but 5 or 6 years since it started.
With a creepy face.
Yeah. Like the bird lady with the big eyes. Yeah. So, discussion among YouTube commentators about a new internet phenomenon promoting self-harm similar to the Blue Whale Challenge surfaced in July of 2018.
Wait, what's the Blue Whale Challenge?
I don't know. I didn't look it up because I didn't want to. So, let's look it up real quick, I guess, so we can explain.
Because I don't know what the fuck that Blue Whale Challenge is.
Okay. So the Blue Whale Challenge is a social network phenomenon dating from 2016 that is claimed to exist in several countries. It is a quote-unquote game reportedly consisting of a series of tasks assigned to players by administrators over a 50-day period, initially innocuous before introducing elements of self-harm and the final challenge requiring the player to commit suicide.
What the fuck?
I don't like this. So it started in Russia, apparently. So, yeah. So it was similar to that. I hadn't heard about this one, but the MoMo story is very similar to that. So that's kind of why they're comparing the two. But it was similar to the Blue Whale Challenge surfaced in July of 2018, followed in August by news items reporting allegations that cases of self-harm by children in South America and India had been prompted by WhatsApp messages. So, like, social media was kind of, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Reports were based on stories of teenagers being targeted by people presenting themselves as a character named MoMo, trying to persuade people to contact them through their actual cell phones, through messages.
Nope.
As with the aforementioned Blue Whale Challenge and other internet hoaxes presented as challenges, players are then instructed to perform a series of tasks. Refusal to do so is met with threats and gory pictures. So if you were like, no, fuck you, they would threaten you. They would send like nasty photos, like just fucking block them. And I don't know why kids can't figure that out.
Exactly.
Block them. Do you know how good I am at blocking people? I'm very good at blocking people and never thinking about them again.
Exactly.
In France, a group at the Ministry of the Interior was reviewing the situation daily in late July of 2018. Public warnings were issued in August and September by police forces in countries including Argentina, Germany, Luxembourg, Spain, Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. If y'all remember, like, this was like a huge fucking story. A representation of the MoMo character appeared in the popular game Minecraft in the form of player-made game skins and an unofficial mod created by the game's users. A police officer in Ohio was concerned to see MoMo in his son's copy of the game, worried the possibility that the mod could lead to participation in the MoMo challenge. So he was like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So he kind of like got the ball rolling to where Minecraft will eventually was like, yeah, let's remove this. So after news reports started to outline the link between the Minecraft mod and the MoMo challenge, Microsoft announced it was taking measures to quote-unquote restrict access to the mod in question. After weeks of news coverage, now see, restrict access.
Yes.
Not delete it.
Restrict access.
Just restrict it. I guess between player age, whatever, but you can go in there and lie about how old you are.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's checking?
But let's just fucking...
Right, let's just take it, let's just restrict it, but don't remove it entirely. Like, what the fuck? After weeks of news coverage about unconfirmed cases and warnings issued by the West Bengal Police and the Mumbai Police, India's Central Bureau of Investigation, or the CBI, in West Bengal indicated on August 29th of 2018 that claims reported in the media about the death of 2 teens being linked to the MoMo challenge were quote-unquote far-fetched and devoid of any evidence. CBI believed most of the large volume of MoMo challenge invitations in India originated locally as a prank to spread panic, so they didn't think it was coming from like other countries. They thought it was like centralized there. CBI spokesperson stated that, quote unquote, so far the game has not claimed any victim, nor has anyone approached us saying they have played even the first level of it.
Wait, there's levels?
Apparently.
Okay.
I think like
Level.
it said it had like tasks
So
you
each
could do.
task-
So task number
Yeah.
1 would be like level 1, I would think.
Okay.
It doesn't really elaborate, but that would be my best guess. The police cannot confirm any role the MoMo challenge might have played in the death of a girl in 10th grade who died by suicide after leaving a note expressing discouragement with lower grades, or the suicide of an engineering student in Chennai. Oh, I don't know how to say that. Sorry. The Odisha police already issued an advisory asking the media to refrain from publishing unconfirmed reports linking teen deaths to the MoMo challenge. So the media was just like, any kid that died, MoMo.
Yeah.
Especially if it was a suicide, MoMo.
It's like when we had COVID. Every death
Was COVID.
COVID.
I mean, and a lot of them were. But like, I quote heard, which probably isn't the truth, someone got hit by a car and they labeled it COVID because the hospital gets a kickback. I don't believe that. I think it's people just making shit up. The ones who still make shit up, who didn't want to get the shot, the vaccinations or whatever. People just get online and say whatever the fuck they want. And so this is kind of what was happening then too. The media was just going in there and just saying shit with no evidence, nothing. So the police had to be like, y'all need to fucking stop.
Y'all need to shut the fuck up.
Because y'all are making it worse, and if something does happen, it's because of the coverage. It's because of the media coverage. So Pakistan's Minister of Information Technology announced that the government intended to draft legislation making it a crime to distribute both the MoMo challenge and the Blue Whale challenge. So at least they were trying to do something. WhatsApp encouraged its users to block phone numbers engaging in this practice and to report them to the company. That sounds reasonable.
Yes.
Block them, like I said, and report it. Just fucking, like, what the fuck?
It's not that hard.
These kids don't do that.
No.
They just keep it going. I don't understand.
Because they're stupid.
By September 2018, most phone numbers supposedly associated with MoMo were out of service and the news coverage of the phenomenon had decreased. Police in the Philippines issued warnings to parents to be vigilant of their children's online activities after an 11-year-old boy died from apparent suicide by drug overdose on January 11th of 2019, linking the incident to the viral challenge, although no official confirmation of direct relation has ever been established by the authorities. So, I mean, you as a parent need to watch your children online anyway. Anyway, like there are so many pedophiles and just bad people online, bullies, you know. Like back in the day when social media wasn't a thing, if you were bullied in school, it ended at school. Unless they lived in your neighborhood. It ended at school. It doesn't end now.
No.
You know, and I know a lady who lost her daughter 2 years ago this past September because the girls were bullying her online. Like, and when she passed and everybody found out what had happened, they made a TikTok mocking her death.
Seriously?
It's fucking sick, and I wish them the worst. In the aftermath of the reports, Ruffy Tolfo and other YouTubers voiced their condolences to the family, encouraging that children be monitored by their parents. Like, why is that, like, an obscure subject? Like, that should be fucking just common sense. Because if you're an adult and you're online and you're seeing these things happening to other people, why would you not think your children are seeing that or doing that? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. On March 10th, the 16-year-old Christine Silawan was found murdered with her face skinned beyond recognition.
What?
The main suspect in her case reportedly was influenced by the MoMo challenge. So similar to the Slender Man, you know, people were attacking other people, saying it was part of MoMo. So in February of 2019, the police service of Northern Ireland posted a public warning on Facebook, and American media personality Kim Kardashian posted on her Insta pleading for YouTube to remove the alleged videos. At that point, people reported seeing MoMo pop up on a variety of platforms, including YouTube and YouTube Kids videos about Peppa Pig and Fork Knife. That's what I call it. Get over it. The hoax had reached the status of a worldwide moral panic. More advisories were issued from police forces, schools, and organizations dedicated to internet consumer safety. Although some of the warnings were more concerned with the identity theft by cybercriminals than the possibility of self-harm, because again, the MoMo challenge, they were asking for like legitimate phone numbers. With that phone number, they can track a lot of stuff. So they were kind of like, you know, that's probably more likely of a situation than the self-harm, but like be vigilant about both. By March, several experts, including the Children's Commissioner for England, were asking the media and authorities to cease amplifying what increasingly looked like a case of moral panic. Authorities had not confirmed any physical harm resulting from the phenomenon, or even that any sustained exchange of messages took place between the MoMo character and anybody. Yeah. Like, nobody. Responding to tabloid coverage which asserted the challenge to be true, the NSPCC, the Samaritans, and the UK Safer Internet Centre declared the MoMo challenge a hoax. A parent who alerted the press to the MoMo challenge subsequently said her child had not received messages from MoMo, but was merely told about it in a playground conversation at school. So, web security experts and folklorists studying urban legends have stated that the phenomenon is likely a case of moral panic, which is a sensationalized hoax fueled by unverified media reports. That is why it is so dangerous to not fact check.
Exactly.
Because you hear the one thing and you're like, oh, no, I should share this. And then, like, it's not even real. And then you've got 5,000 shares in 20 minutes and people are just going nuts.
Exactly.
Benjamin Radford stated that the Blue Whale game and the MoMo challenge have all the hallmarks of a classic moral panic, fueled by parents' fears and wanting to know what their kids are up to. There is an inherent fear in what young people are doing with technology. Again, watch your fucking kids. Exactly. It's that simple. The founder of the fact-checking site Snopes, David Michelson. Hello, Klaus.
Hello,
Elijah. Doubts anyone actually came to any harm and said the whole thing, quote unquote, may primarily be a product of bullies and pranksters latching onto a handy mechanism to goad and torment vulnerable youngsters rather than an intrinsic part of a particular social media challenge. Duh. Like, duh. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. In response to the reports in early 2019, YouTube has said that it, quote unquote, has not received any links to videos showing or promoting the MoMo challenge on YouTube, but permits news stories and videos intended to raise awareness of and educate against the alleged phenomenon. So basically YouTube is saying there are no like videos about MoMo other than to tell people like if this is a hoax, like news coverage and whatever. Yeah. The website has demonetized all videos mentioning MoMo, including those of news organizations, saying such content violates its advertiser-friendly content guidelines. It has also placed advisory warnings on some MoMo videos, alerting viewers of quote-unquote inappropriate or offensive content, which good. Like, people should know.
Exactly.
So the infamous picture of MoMo, we'll post it. Early news reports stating the image of MoMo was of a sculpture by a Japanese artist, Midori Hayashi. But that turned out to be incorrect. Hayashi indicated that it was not her piece, but the internet still used it. But they actually identified Link Factory, which is a Japanese special effects company, as the correct author of the sculpture. So they're the ones that created it, not Hayashi. So the woman-like sculpture has pale, distorted skin with long, unkempt hair. Its lidless eyes protrude outward, creating a haunting effect, much similar to a photo. So, like, the sculpture itself looks like it's a picture. Yeah. It's creepy. While its mouth is unnaturally wide, with a bare-toothed grin adding to its eerie demeanor. It kind of reminds me of that movie Smile.
Yeah, like just, I think they kind of based it off.
Possibly. It doesn't mention that, but I would think some aspect of it, yeah. Pictures of the sculpture were first posted online in 2016 when it was publicly exhibited. The firm denies any involvement with the hoax, so they're like, yeah, we made the sculpture, but we have nothing to do with what came of it.
They just happened to use that picture.
Yeah, they just chose that because it was creepy. Yeah. It's like a bird lady. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. The Japanese artist Keisuke Aso, the original creator of the sculpture, confirmed in March of 2019 that the sculpture had actually been thrown away in 2018 after its materials, which was made of natural rubber and plant oils, had decomposed. Kind of feel like maybe they got rid of it because of what happened after it was sculpted, but I mean, if it was decomposing, yeah, get rid of that. So, in popular culture, on March 9th of 2019, Saturday Night Live parodied the meme with the video featuring Kate McKinnon as a terrifying chicken-suited fast food mascot named Bok Bok.
Oh, I remember that.
Whom the narrator says does bear a slight resemblance to the internet urban legend of MoMo. The narrator says, "We promise, Bok Bok is not a chicken suit, despite also being a quote-unquote human-bird hybrid that loves the company of children." At the end, the narrator admits, yeah, that's probably Momo. The plot of 2022 teen horror movie Grim Cuddy is a direct reference to the Momo challenge.
I think I watched that.
I've never even heard of it.
Because my roommate watches like random horror movies
Oh, okay.
on like Tubi and like
Yeah.
all that. And
Yeah.
I think that was one of them.
Huh. Like the Momo thing, like I remember the Momo thing for like a week.
Yeah.
And then like I didn't think about it ever again until like it popped up for research. So in July of 2019, Orion Pictures said it was developing a film adaptation with producers Roy Lee and Vertigo Entertainment and Takaishi
Could have just kept going.
So that was like the end of that. Like, and I really haven't heard anything about Momo like since that initial time frame. It was very, very short lived. But I do remember it causing like severe moral panic. I know my kids were freaked the fuck out about it. It was crazy. So those are our stories for this week. Thank you guys for listening. We do love the support and appreciate you guys. Find us on Patreon. We do have goodies. We're just waiting for like
free shit. Oh, that hurt.
we're just waiting for people to subscribe because we need the subscriptions in order to send out the stuff that we have. It's going to be patreon.com/haunted and homicidal. Obviously facebook.com/haunted and homicidal. I'm pretty sure most of y'all have us on there already. See the pictures and whatever. And then, of course, if you have your own stories, suggestions, or just like want to tell us something, you can email us at hauntedandhomicidal@gmail.com. I check it daily, so, you guys aren't going to get skipped or looked over or anything like that. And we'll respond as we can. So, again, thank you guys for listening, and we'll talk to you next week. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.